This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
The best of the Morning X.
99X.
99X worldwide. So I was talking to Luke Jensen, like I said, on Friday. He was heading into work at ESPN to do, not at ESPN, but to do commentating on ESPN in Cincinnati at the Super 9 tournament over the weekend. He was calling the Sampras match on Friday. And I said, Luke, I said, I know you guys lost in the first round again, and you lost in the tournament before in the first round. His last big win was over Sampras and Hinman at the Italian Open.
Yeah, they haven't been doing great. Murphy said they're counting this as a mulligan year.
Well, and Luke's been hurt. His knee's really messed up, so they're just kind of, gimping around the court. Anyway, so I said, you have to get creative. I want to hear some Morning X and some 99X tonight. And I said, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll just talk to you later. He goes, all right, man. All right. So I turn on the TV. I'm listening. And here was one of the ones that, this wasn't the big one. This was just one. He just kept slipping things in.
That graphic showing how Vince Spadey is a smarter player than he was earlier in his career. Spoke with a good friend of his, Stephen Barnes, before the match, and he said that Spadey's motivation when he beat Agassi was that journeyman quote. When he beat Krajicek, he felt that Spadey was going after the Dutchman on the return side.
I'm sure his partner...
I think he's trying to laugh. I think he's holding back a laugh there at the end because he was talking.
I can't believe he said that.
I think he was holding back a laugh.
And then later on...
Talking about that historic #1 ranking, going for that record 6th. Jimmy Barron is Pete Sampras's hitting partner, and he said he's never seen Pete Sampras work so hard in recent years.
This is on national TV.
It's on ESPN.
And then this next one, this was the first time he mentioned this theory, and then he used this a couple of other times, and again yesterday. This was the one that had me rolling, and Jimmy called. We were both laughing our ass off on the phone. Here it is.
But I think the biggest thing in Pete Sampras's game is what I call the 99 X factor. It's his second serve. Anything over 99 miles an hour is the X factor, in the sense where guys who return big can't return that big second serve. It gets over 99 miles an hour into the corners, and guys can't touch it.
He was very clever.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So I hear it yesterday a couple of times. All throughout this match, he keeps up when the second serve's over 99. And then he said afterwards, a couple of the coaches came up, and they were trying to analyze Sampras' game, and they were saying, it is the 99 X factor.
No.
That's what it is.
That's funny.
People aren't expecting a big serve on the second serve. Yada,
Luke
yada.
have started something.
Very good.
Luke was very, very, very clever.
The Morning X with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy.
But I think the biggest thing in Pete Sampras's game is what I call the 99 X factor.
This is the best of the Morning X. Because mediocre of the Morning X didn't have the same ring to it. 99X.
Actor Michael Rosenbaum, he knows some of the most talented people in the business, and now he's getting the inside story.
Let's get inside of Heather Graham. I can't look at Boogie Nights and think that you were a nerd, Johnny Knoxville. You think you're going to do another Jackass movie? What do your kids want?
Dad's not going to do that. Yeah. You got to be careful how you choose your heroes.
Hear from some of the most fascinating people in pop culture today.
Danny Trejo. You're a legend. Do you know you're a legend?
You can't be a legend having this much fun.
The Inside of You podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.